After all the suspense, we finally know the New York Jets take offensive tackle Mekhi Becton. What's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today we'll be talking about the New York Jets first round selection, Mekhi Becton out of Louisville. The man is an absolute monster at 6'7", 364 pounds. Now he says his playing weight is ideally 350 to 355, so he's going to lose about 15 pounds, which is a good thing. But this guy is a monster, and I'm excited for him, and you should be too as a Jet fan. So I was nervous. I will admit, in the first 10 picks of the draft, the Giants go Andrew Thomas at 4, and I got to give Dave Gettleman some credit. That was a really smart pick. And then the linemen started to fall, and Isaiah Simmons going to the Cardinals was huge for the New York Jets because you knew that somebody was going to be on the board. The Browns took Jedrick Wills, which I really was hoping he was going to be there for the New York Jets, but it's between Tristan Wirfs and Mekhi Becton. I would have preferred Wirfs, but I'm not angry at this at all because Mekhi Becton, out of all four of these guys, has the highest ceiling. Now, I think Jedrick Wills is the best, but Becton's ceiling is the highest. His floor is also the lowest. So there's a little bit of risk involved, but guess what? I trust Joe Douglas when it comes to evaluating offensive tackles. He's an former offensive lineman, and that's the position that he knows the best. Becton's young. He's just 21 years old. He has a 7-foot wingspan, which I absolutely love. He, like I said, a mammoth at his size, and he is dominant as a run blocker. He has good feet. He moves good. If you want to look at the negatives, weight could potentially be an issue at that size, and I worry about his ligaments, like his knees and stuff like that. But overall, I'm really happy with this pick because offensive tackle is such a need for this team. Outside of the quarterback position, I've said it a million times on this channel and the Talking Jets panel and Just Jets podcast, all that stuff, that the most important position outside of the quarterback position is left tackle. And the New York Jets have not drafted offensive line in the first round since 2006. Mike Maccagnan completely ignored the offensive line when it came to premium picks, and that's why he's out of the NFL right now. Joe Douglas saw a need, and right now the offensive line looks so much better. Mekhi Becton at left tackle, Lewis at left guard, McGovern at center. Right guard could be Greg Van Roten, or it could be Brian Winters, depending on who you prefer. I would prefer Van Roten. And on the right side, you have Fant. That is a much more durable offensive line. I think it was a smart play. A lot of people wanted the Jets to go wide receiver. I understand that. Some of the wide receivers fell. Henry Ruggs went first out of the three, which was very surprising to me. But there's still some good wide receivers on the board in the second round. So you have guys like Mims, Higgins, Chenault, Pittman, Edwards, Claypool. There's 6 wide receivers with a second round grade right there. And I think you can get one of those top 4 guys that I just mentioned. Is Mims going to be there at 48? Keep in mind, we're up to pick 33, so it's a long way to go. About halfway through before the New York Jets get another pick. And I see teams like maybe Cincinnati could use a wide receiver. Detroit could go wide receiver. The Colts can go wide receiver. Maybe the Giants, but I think they'd go edge. I think of this group, I'm going to say 3 wide receivers go before the New York Jets pick, and then they get their guy. And I expect it to be wide receiver, but depending on how the corners fall, because there are some pretty good corners on the market still, maybe cornerbacks to pick in the second round. Let me know what you think in the comments. I definitely think they should go wide receiver, but you never know what Joe Douglas is going to do. Let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll talk to you next time.